Capdevila to nobody. Capdevila. Spain just beginning to get in their stride. A dirty free kick here for the Chav that far side. It's in towards Piqué and Sergio. Free kick. Dirty. Great. Tried to go all the way. Not had a shot to save. Silva. He's had a shot to save now. Daylight for David Silva. Always a sign that they're getting. Xabi Alonso. Retrieve it on the far side. Also Iniesta. Silva. And here's Iniesta. Break for Spain. Looking for a free kick. And a free kick to... I'm guessing Villa. And the defensive wall. Still Capdevila. That Swiss is creaking here with Senro. Puyol couldn't win it. Barnetta's cross and he's won a concert. Iniesta now breaking for Spain. Spain is a see. It's Villa. Lovely turn. Delicate chip. David Villa. Brilliant opportunity here for Dunia, who's lost it. Dunia still in the right place at the great World Cup. Substitution coming off. It's Villa. Villa hasn't got. Villa now towards Torres. Torres for Spain. Busquets. And it's Xabi Alonso. Dunia is round 3.
It's 2 yellows, the second one. Well, nobody's taken down, wasn't it? The man from Barcelona. Xabi Alonso is the man wide left. And here... Forward. One of the pre-tournament favourites, of course, Spain, but can qualify from this group. But just to underline, if they lose Navas, decent ball in, an early test for no valid danger of giving it away here. Capdevila has collected. Torres claiming the handball. The referee you'd rather expect them to dominate possession. Well, there's a few options in the middle here. If Villa can find it in for Torres. Plenty of movement again here from the Spanish. Not in the end from David Villa. Oh my word! Plenty still in the middle. Here it comes. Oh. Return ball, Iker Casillas, little hope. Piqué to David Villa. But Villa with wonderful footwork has beaten 2 and in this time. Capdevila might, good cross, Xavi. Don't fancy the leap, but it might come out to loves to get up and provide and head it. Retaining position here. Here's Palacio. It's made by Busquets into the middle. In there, plays it back for. Having defended it, it's Xavi. Villa wants it deep. Villa! To consider is in goal. But David Villa will claim that. Who are in their 13th World Cup final. 3 changes made, and maybe that's just on. Navas, early ball in. Villa! 1-2. When they wait, Busquets, despite all. With another game taking place, of course. Well, old Europe has been taking a battering at this World Cup, so Strada sends it forward. Just bouncing it up. So now it's Torres who's got a chance to put the pressure on. Watson in the second division of the Spanish league. Found captive. Nicely run. Jean Bourgeois to send it back in. And a care. European champions, of course. In the last few years, they have been a... Yes. Can't get it through. Some too far ahead of him. Middle here, so too is Sanchez. If Boza short. Vidal. Connection, free kicks. He'll be looking to get on with things here, and Sanchez. So amongst a group of Spanish defenders. Effect here. Pump back over there. They could even lose Valdivia again. Selling it in, cool as you like. So he just needs to shin his backside if he can, and over it. Here's Boza. Oh, the right. Iniesta back for Spain again. Here, lays it back for Iniesta. Penalty area. Iniesta. Oh, Iniesta's goal stands. A little easy for them to keep possession, but not on that occasion. Here, delivering a second yellow card. Well, Poncedo for Chile now. Spain leading by 2-0, and it would. Mir again. Looking for a way to. Chile are back, and what a start! PK. The moment as Isla takes it through, but here Xavi. Good challenge in the air. So back onside. There were two on. They're ahead of him. It's chipped across towards Xavi. Hold it.
59 now, Real Madrid, and he's now in his second. Ronaldo on the one side, David England, Spain in red and blue. We get the match in Cape Xavi. His passing abilities, their ability to retain. We'll look for a movement eventually. It'd be ironic if Spain scored before a titillating start to the night for Porto. On the touchline, and then comes into Xavi. In Canada, he was a big hit there. Position so often in this World Cup already. It's poured away by goal already from. Emphasis is to the other end where the ball. Franz Beckenbauer in his style, and there can be no. There has been a feeling off the opposition. It was terrifying for them. Good handling from the, and he's found Ronaldo. Xavi Hernandez. Torres takes it on the chest. The Liverpool strikers to go one way around the maybe a little sharper tonight, I think. Most of it without any free kick or anything. Dispossessed, so it's Xavi Alonso, and then Xavi. Position again. Spain always dangerous, and the reception from Quantero. And Piqué. Box. Is anybody going to be good in the air for? Two games that might have been laden with goals. It's for the pullback, and meeting the pull referee by Pepe. First time cross in, flash on, and no goals on the board. Africa last summer during the Confederation. And that's one of the. Iniesta ahead of him. Here it is. Look at that. It just. On the outside, Sergio Ramos, who here dangerously prompts, which just it is Ronaldo to poor touch on it from Xavi Alonso. An example of the way their passing is breaking down. The touchline with one or two exasperated puffs on the cheek. Any of the playing surfaces, Sergio Ramos has been unlucky not to score in this world. It is Torres. The ball is through the 8. All day. And it's been raining heavily. It's played. Spain has made a brilliant, and he continues running. A big chance for them. And the shot is surely no. He gets to Puyol. De Villa. Full of Iniesta. Morels, and then gets away from Ramos. Will try and meet it, but it's happening. Villa to Xavi. Continues run, and Portugal forward. Simão. There's been interplay between shoots. Oh, keeper onto, and it's Villa's ball across. Why would Spain haven't actually? Ramos. He's a chance. Instead, he lays it off for Iniesta. Almed. Good one as well, and it's Pepe in here. He got to Cristalitis Quantrao, who lifts the ball in. Just maybe an extra minute. Mistake here to let it for Torres. beaten over David Villa. It's back with Iniesta, who tries to pass for the umpteenth time, tearing in on goal. Look very menacing. This one's pulled back in. Piqué got a touch on it. Crane, who advanced through Xavi, opened up just in flight, and then he'll go in field with Villa. Go for the return ball, and was he? Now remaining. And Timao, he's one. Timao will pull it across, and of the moment for Spain. But he's done okay, and he's on Villa. Goes for the ball in, and Llorente uses a stop to Capdevila. From Iniesta to Villa, he'll go for goal as well. 60 seconds. Eduardo on top form. Time is ripe for that opening goal. Going up again here, Iniesta through for Villa, beaten away first time. Done it. Beyond Eduardo to the Portuguese net. Portugal are the next nation in which to rescue their cause and their campaign. Ronaldo into the game a little bit, will be a Casillas ball. He made one change. They're not getting anywhere at them. Spain do get the ball. He's got Jereft, he's got Sergio rampaging up for his Ramos, and still, and the back it will come in again. Lienzo, so anymore. The Spanish, Spain are through to the last.
European champions who last year when Brazil defeated the United States.
A late sending off, so it didn't really reflect. The man who said he would quit, very least. The man who took over. So one layers who keep their place from the starting line has produced. And they'll be hoping there's an opportunity for Santana. A little flat-footed here in the early stages. Now Bosque looks nervous, doesn't he? Just, finish bottom and Paraguay to finish top. Here's Santana. Iniesta. It's going to be criticized for their negative style against the Japanese. Barreto. Now Victor Casillas. Here, Paraguay. Whether they can keep it up is to be seen. That coach Gerardo Martino saying before the game that he really punished midfielders, stopping them play. Torres wanted the... Xavi. Iniesta is quick to try and close him down. Okay. Casillas is being closed down. Veron wanted it back. Valde cushions it back. Here comes Caceres with a cross. Here's Sergio through him. And he very nearly did there with the defender up on the verge of signing the Brazilian right back to know over where that, but central defender. Paraguay have another. Morel, it's a long run up and a drive towards goal, but as well, Paraguay. Yes, Villa. Has got the shape of Paulo de Silva, who presents Puyol an own goal. And the goalkeeper is the best with the high balls in his penalty in here again. Decent one, and that's given away very cheaply. And with a ball that was asking too much of Fernando Torres. Things just a challenge. This is where the danger lurks. Being given a sec. It's a high-tempo game that Paraguay are playing in a penalty area. Across to Torres. Well, so Valdez has to turn it left, but here's Morel. Ball in, and Santana. The two little men, he has Iniesta for the way. Sergio width on the right-hand side, and now Torres as well. Torres with a pushing wide. And from an angle in the middle, including Cardozo. It might fall here. Just offside. Torres. Xavi. Sergio Ramos. Torres had made the initial dart, ball wasn't forthcoming. Piqué's. Xavi. Iniesta on the outside. Iniesta goes central. One came out, and it was who read that superbly well. His pace is causing problems. Oh, and his finish was a regular start to be. Villa. Here's Barreto. He's looked a very solid fact that is his first world. Iniesta through this Paraguayan defender at the moment, but almost playing his side into trouble. He might force wide. Bonito looking to tease it over as well. Side of that. Ozo on that left foot, Kisah getting down and here comes Villa. That was the penalty, but Alcaraz the absolute most of it on the shoulder. And Alonso. Oh, he's saved! Paraguay survived because he knows he made. Xavi with a corner. Here comes Fabregas to his left. 6 in red and white back. Oh, by Xavi away from his man. Yeah. Back intelligently and Iniesta. Supporters. Iniesta's found some space, just gliding through and putting it wide. And Pedro! Oh, he's at the post. Villa has to play, but they've done it. Now they can find their. Well, he's only one. Bosque almost as they've left it late again here against, but one will be enough for Spain to take them. Barrios, Sukses, Santa Cruz further. Numbers. Pedro looks up and sees Villa in the. Here's Villa. One touch. Good save.
So here's Sergio Ramos. His chances of a renegotiation mission for Germany tonight after the Europe. Here's Busquets. Joachim Löw, walking pace in these early stages. Have a bit of width here now. It's Pedro. Might have expected this from the Spanish, but the German. There's Busquets of any relevance produced by either side so far that they do love to enjoy. Here's Pedro. It's good by Pedro, but it was equal. Doing his defensive duties well enough. A bit of movement ahead of it here, including who has been the liveliest player on the pitch so far, and Neuer. And a first. He's done well to run a couple of challenges, and for some positive. Looking for closer in the middle, but almost in every half. Slide rule ball through for Villa, but Mertesacker there. Boateng. Throwing Iniesta on that left-hand side, but the direct ball. Long for the glance from the referee to his assistant on the far side says otherwise. Very nearly closing down. Not too many in the middle. Iniesta. Certainly are a patient side, the Spanish. Quite happy to. Iniesta. Here's Ramos. Penalty area. So here's Iniesta again. Little triangle of passes and driven it. So here's Iniesta again. Little triangle of passes and driven it. Now Puyol. Alonso again has a look at terrific run down. This touch is excellent. Touch is excellent too. And the on the way that the Germans second best in forward, but they haven't been. Kingpin in midfield. It's snapped away for Pedro, but this time is clear on the left. But Iniesta on. Spanish haven't always been. Xabi Alonso with the ball in. Mertesacker. And now here comes in with a tidy spelling ball, and it closer in the middle. Support two, tried to turn, and it's Xavi and Shaw back on the offensive here with Pedro. He's been well. Referee and his assistant are in a corner. In here, Ramos again off the middle. Pedro in the middle. It's Pedro. It's aimed for the side. Away. A little with it here. Toward. Not. Xavi always react if he can. So here's Xabi Alonso. Fancies on the heartily dominated possession so far. Ozil's made a little run ahead of him. It's Kowski who'll have a go on the left foot to boot. Cautious. Up to Podolski ahead of him. Kadira looks, sees the run of Ozil. Close as. Sears again with a dive. Villa will be on this right hand, seeing his arms. He's an egg. And he's with one of the runs of his and distance, but not at great Podolski. And here's into a ball for the German defence. Pedro now will take on, can't find the angle, finds more defense, and he's got Ozil hit chance. Who gives nothing? Was a Capdevere with a chance at the other end. Who's going to go for goal? Now Tchaikovsky. Trying to work it on the left. Two defenders now. He's beaten Friedrich for a third. Xabi Alonso.
Here's
Sergio Ramos. And Xabi Alonso. He was the man who's trying to hear, and Iniesta's picked up. Here is Villa, who will hit it. Excellent this year in the world. Put a little bit of pressure here. Capdevere. Nice Capdevere on it. Just behind Sir Pedro. Good keeper. All the way. It's from the tightest of angles. Schweinsteiger. There's Podolski. Janssen. And PK. Sergio Ramos has made the run into the area. Space here for Podolski. And the shot of his corner. And it's Puyol! And it's Puyol! Little chip towards closer. CS again had it. That's the counter. Him and defenders back. Fia's been one of them. Not this Spanish side are the history boys.
Is the 19. Welcome. There's a real familiarity about this Spanish. Del Bosque kicking for either 35 yards out. It might have to award a penalty in 2 minutes, as Jack Taylor did in German team in a row to claim third place in the finals. That's handled by Darren. Now they look for a lead of their own, and the header is good, and a brilliant save it was. Clever little Pedro advances, slips it through, offside. Oh, and a mistake by Busquets enables Coit to get. They're so adept at doing that. Xavi will hoist it over towards Fernando Torres. Now Ramos. He'll make inroads here. Ramos will surely go. Almost surprised. Read it across. Not second time. Now it's Xabi Alonso. They're queuing up here. As Robin tries to side his way through into one. Clever. The side foot isn't. And not to expect the world's finest foot to show better skill than that. Maybe Pedro can light up the occasion here. It is Pedro, which is not yet finished. It's Robin now, fencing for position in the first half. Netherlands in Spain, 45 minutes at least. Ajax as a teenager. And they've taken him on again. He's got a ball in him. Chipped into Dirk Kuyt. Robin gets the shot away. Matthijssen wins yet another header. He's won his battle with David Villa. This one's through the line. Is this the moment for the... Just play the trailing leg of World Cup for sure. Well, they're still probing here. Pass now. Area now is across. Oh, there might be a chance for night in this one. And Xavi and Villa, terrific step. Oh, like now, should have been. Lucky headband. By Elliot. Successfully, and Van Persie. Robin in. Oh, and Robin, was he pulled back? They were trying again to find an alternative route with Fabregas. A lovely ball in here. And Fabregas on the flank. Capdeville. It's across towards Villa. Fabregas. Andres, has he taken too long? Yes, now it is Villa on the outside. Navas goes for goal. All these players are thinking of his glory, and it is Fabregas. Didn't disturb yet from him. Dutch fire another riff, and behind him, comfortably to Fab. Surely now! Iniesta has brought the far side. Not sure that matters. Transfer the ball into the other half of the field. Fernando pulls up, he's pulled a hamstring. Champions!